Right, I'm here in the final truck out the floor for the day with Martin Tomlinson from Volvo. This is the FM
420.
420.
Volvo 2 Globetrotter.
So this is the 13 litre?
It is.
But it's the lowest power output out
It is.
version of it.
It is.
You sell many of them compared to the 11 litre? What's it split?
We do on supermarket type operations. There's quite a lot still. It's fairly popular at that. On weights of around about sort of 28 to 32 tonnes. Probably the most common engine as well on the 84, on the FM as well, for people that go for the 13 litre.
I'm getting used to going switching between all these dash screens now to get what I want on it. There we go. Let's feel like zipping along. What weight are we on with this?
30. This is bang on 30 tonne.
Spot on for that. I mean, I had that for 420 LNG truck from you last year.
That's right. Did you have the Volvo 2? You did, didn't you?
4x2, yeah, from September. I had steel plates on it and everything running it, and that was good. One little bit more of steering wheel. There we go. Sorted. I know it's been a good while since I drove an FM. The last time I drove an FM for work must have been 2013 on the agency.
Is it really?
UK Mail got them in.
Yeah,
I got a huge batch of them in, and we had to collect one. We drove a Scania down and an FM back up, and that's the last time I went to work in one of these.
Right.
I quite like sitting low to the ground anyway. I'm just as happy in a low height truck.
I must admit, it is really my new favourite. I mean, all the other guys have been taking the mick all morning, asking me what's wrong with the 750, because they normally take that, but I've actually got the lowest powered truck on an event, which never happens actually. So it's quite nice actually, but I do prefer it from a visibility point of view and a ride handling point of view. It's really good.
I do. I like sitting low to the ground. I would. No problems with this at all. I mean, I was obviously doing a lot of the Kingspan work, which is lighter material, which is perfect for 4x2s anyway. But it's all just looking around, it's just a scaled down version of the FH anyway. This one's got this one's got a telly in it.
It's got a few extras, but I mean, it's interesting. When we launched FH back in 2012, as soon as you went out on the road, every other driver was looking. You could see drivers looking at you as you went past, but nobody notices this at all. I had one driver yesterday from Whitworth Flower down in Northampton. He clocked it coming past the roundabout at Peterborough Services. But other than that, nobody gives you a second glance because it looks like an FH.
It does, it's just a scaled down version of it. I mean, everything other architectures are the same on it.
Basically everything from here upwards is FH, including the mirrors, which I still think about in the mirror cam. Can't reach a proper mirror.
I think these mirrors are the industry standard anyway. I think they're spot on. I'll be able to give you a definitive verdict anyway because I've got an Actros coming in August to go and have a play with for a week. So I'll get tramping in that, see how we get on. But no, I've always liked these mirrors. You can blindside to quite a severe degree with these if you get them set up properly. And obviously you've got that huge gap at your near side from the A-pillar, and you've got these sculpted doors, so there's a lot of good stuff already built into these, and then you've changed the windscreen, you've got more depth.
So if you've got people stood in front of you, if you sit obviously where you're sat now, you can see people, rather than just seeing the top of the head, you can actually see the full face if they're looking at you. Well, when we did the photography in London a few weeks ago, whereas on the old model, all you'd see would be the top of the cyclist helmet. Now you can actually see the full face as they look at you, so the visibility is 100 times better.
No, this is really good. What's the deal with the two-step access? Is that like a certain thing for direct vision standard? Or
no, not really.
Is it anything to do with ratings? Or?
No, not really. I mean, obviously FH is 3-step, but you've got the engine tunnel on FM, which you don't have on FH. The thing about this, on the old model FM, everybody really used to comment on this and notice it, but everybody that's sat in here so far doesn't really notice the tunnel because it feels, I don't know if it's the shape of it, because it's sort of slanted off better than the old one.
Yeah.
But even I can stand up in here. Alright, there's not tons of room, but I can stand up and get changed if I have to.
I know, that is, it's sculpted away. I'll go and have a lot of proper look round it. It handles well as well. The thing about having low height trucks is they sit lower to the road. Yeah. So you've got a nice little box trailer like this on. Not saying you should be throwing it about, but you can push on, you know,
Central gravity feels much lower, doesn't it?
You can drive it with a degree of enthusiasm that you wouldn't be able to associate with a much taller truck.
Yeah.
There's a 540. I was really impressed with that this morning.
I like it.
I like that better than the F816.
Right, okay.
And partly, I mean, the F816 is not noisy, but the 540 is silent.
Yeah.
Like you're looking at it and you're like,
Is it running?
yeah, see if it's got an eco roll, and it's not. It's just all I can hear is the tinnitus in my ears.
This is incredibly quiet as well. Bearing in mind you're a lot lower down, it's you think a bit.
It is. That's us doing 56 at the moment. We're sitting at 1200 RPM. There's no wind noise coming in from it. It's got the feel of a much bigger truck. Obviously a compact sort of package. It'd be quite interesting to go and see what it's like to live with. There's an alarm going off for 3 o'clock on the dash.
Is it really?
Yes, I'm going to dismiss it.
No idea. I don't even know who said that.
I'm just coming to the end of my test drive of the Volvo FM, and overall at the 4 trucks, I'd probably say that this is the biggest surprise package of all. The refinement in it's outstanding. It's that quiet, and obviously you would associate these with perhaps being more fleet spec trucks, but there really is there's no compromise in the comfort in this compared to an FH, and you've got superb visibility from these deep sculpted windows, the rake of the windscreen, the mirrors. Overall, I would probably say, with this being just like the baby 420, I'm going to say this is like my favourite truck out of the 4 for the day. And where am I going now? Am I going A46?
Straight on, yeah, A46.
Straight on, spot on. Oh yeah, A46, there we go. And we're being close up to the ground and having that lower centre of gravity. These handle nicely as well. It sits so sweetly when you're going round roundabouts and things. There we go, lovely. Here's what you're immediately going to notice when you start up a new Volvo. New digital dash display, which has got a plethora of options on it. And then if you move over there, you've got the 9-inch touchscreen, which has got your radio and all your various settings in it. Really intuitive to use. You can adjust the dynamic steering in there. Music takes seconds to connect up your phone. All your traction, lane departure settings, temperature control, all gathered together there. A couple of cup holders, flask holder, various power sockets. You can see in the tunnel in the FM slants down there, which gives you a little bit more space when manoeuvring around at the end of the day. And we've got this lovely short gear lever on it. The steering wheel's also got a bit more adjustment in it as well. There's now 2 modes of adjustment. There you go. You've got that, the neck adjustment, and also where it goes up and down there. Revised steering wheel buttons. Your cruise is all on that side, set up nicely. Yeah, it's all super intuitive to use. You've got the regular 3 lockers up the top there, and at the back in an FM you'll find, my glamorous assistant Martin is about to demonstrate, we'll open up and the fridge lives up there. There we go. And also if we look down here, the bunk's been raised up slightly as well, so you've got storage room underneath that. So there we go. There's extra storage room under there. So you've got a lot in a very compact package. You can see the steeper rake of the dash goes down, so you've got a deeper windscreen so you can see better out of there. And if you look at these industry leading mirrors, you can see you've got an excellent field of vision from them, and also these deep doors give you excellent visibility. Straight over to Martin's side there, how much room you've got. Scope for view. So there's been a lot of improvements in this before you even turn a wheel, and obviously out on the road it's a bit of a revelation as well, and as to how refined it is. The new FM cab, as you can see, it's still got a nice low access height to it. It's only 2 steps up into the cab, which is perfect if you're jumping in and out it all day. And we've got twin storage boxes on either side of it. That opens from there. So you've got quite a substantial amount of room on either side for your ratchet straps and whatever other stuff you might need to carry.